Hello students, today we are going to discuss and study a very interesting story, How the Camel Got His Hump. This is a story written by Rudyard Kipling. It has been taken from the supplementary reader for class 8th from It So Happened. This story is very interesting in the sense that though it is not scientific or rational, but it is very interesting for those students who want to write creative stories using their imagination. In this story, there are so many characters in form of animals who will talk to each other. So, this story may also be considered as a fable with a strong moral. So let us enjoy today's story, How the Camel Got His Hump. Let us begin our story with its introduction, or we can say the setting. So the setting of the story is in middle of a jungle, and it was the beginning of the world. The animals were learning to work for the humans, but there was a lazy animal, and we know that this lazy animal is the protagonist of this story. And this lazy animal, the camel, refused to do any work. So let us find out in form of pictures and animation what happens next. So dear students, here is our chief protagonist, the camel, and look what he is saying. Hi, I am the camel. I hate to work. So if somebody asks me to work, then all I say is, did you notice my beautiful bag? I am so proud of it. So, students, you can see that in this picture, the camel is without a hump, and this is the title of the story, How the Camel Got His Hump. It was Monday. The first character of the story, the horse, came to the camel and he said, Camel, oh camel, come with me and let us trot. And as we know, the camel was a very lazy camel, so he simply said, It was Tuesday, and the second character of the story, the dog, came to the camel and said, Camel, oh camel, let us go and fetch. And as usual, camel, as he was very lazy, simply said, It was the third day of the week. It was Wednesday. And the third character, the ox, came to the camel and said, Camel, oh camel, come along with me and plow like the rest of us. And as usual, the answer of the lazy camel was, At the end of the third day, all three, the horse, the ox, and the dog, they went to their master, the man, and they complained about the laziness of the animal with long legs and long neck. Yes, the camel. They said that the camel has not been working for past 3 days. The man said, the camel is not willing to work, so you three must do his share of the work. And all three said, that's not fair, that's not fair, that's not fair. Now, all three, the horse, the ox, and the dog, they thought that reward of hard work is more work. They said, we worked hard and now we have to do the camel share of the work. This is not at all fair. And listening to this, the camel said, Now the horse, the ox, and the dog went to the master jinn who lived in middle of the desert. They complained about the animal with long legs and long neck. Yes, the camel. They said, the camel in middle of your desert is always idle and says only hump. Wait a minute, let me go and check, said the jinn. The jinn who lived in middle of the desert howled, and cloaked himself in dust, and went immediately to the place where the camel was sitting idly. He asked him, Camel, oh camel, why didn't you work since Monday? And the answer
reply
of the
of the
camel was,
camel,
annoyed the jinn. And he said, You didn't do any work, and all you said was, well, now you will have your very own ugly hump on your beautiful back, and now you will be able to do 3 days extra work as you didn't work the first 3 days. And suddenly, the hump of the camel started puffing up, and up. So, dear students, what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is do your work on time because laziness never pays. I would like to end the story with the beautiful poem with the same message. The camel's hump is an ugly lump which well you may see at the zoo. But uglier yet is the hump we get from having too little to do. From having too little to do. So, dear students, do your work on time because laziness never pays. Thank you. Hope you would have enjoyed my story. I am Bhavani Singh, PGT English from JNV Sirohi. If you want regular dose of your English in form of creative stories and to improve your writing skill, you can come to my channel, subscribe, share and like. Thank you.